Have you seen this chart right here and here and here? Bitcoin is about to burst. It's about to get crazy. My name is Steve. Hit that subscribe button. Do you wish your financial situation was better? Do you want to recover your losses? Wouldn't it be great if there was a simple and easy solution that could help you turn it all around? Not only do I have your solution, I just made it 75% off for a limited time only. Introducing our largest sale of the year. Go to CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Sergio was a lot like you. He wanted to improve his financial situation. He went to CryptoCrewUniversity.com. He signed up and he made 3 times what the classes cost. Go to CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Largest sale of the year, limited time only. This is the all-in-one. This is the most popular. This is the one everyone raves about. You can sign up right here. I look forward to seeing you on the inside. Happy holidays. Let's go. Jumping back into here. This chart is absurd, especially this one in the middle. Bitcoin has been in this descending line here for the past 2 years. We had our high, our lower high, another lower high, another lower high, another lower high. And now we're in this phase where we have some divergence happening, right? Something's got to give. This is a pressure cooker. We've got divergence heading up like this, and we've got this downtrending line for the past 2 years heading down like this. And there's not much room. Bitcoin is about to burst, and I wanted to break it down because we've got a lot happening in price action up here. We just briefly discussed this pressure cooker here. We've got some major things happening on the MACD, and in today's video later today, we're going to discuss what's happening down here in the stochastic RSI cross. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're going to cover components 1, 2, and 3 right now in this video. Let's start with price action. With price action, you can see what Bitcoin has been doing. We've got a low here and we have a lower low here. And these lines are just the weekly death cross, which is going to be ridiculous. It's going to be literally the first weekly death cross that Bitcoin has ever had in its history. And it's scheduled to happen right now at the end of January. But when you start to understand that Bitcoin has created a low and a lower low, and at the same time, our indicators, not only the RSI, but also the MACD and other indicators are signaling some bullish divergence. So what is bullish divergence? Bullish divergence is when the price action made a low and a lower low, and the indicators made a low and a higher low, signaling that a reversal could be on its way. One thing to keep in mind is that these divergences could continue for months, and sometimes they play out over years. And we'll discuss that a little more as we continue. But make no mistake about it. Men lie, women lie, the charts don't lie. There is bullish divergence at the moment, but it could all be wiped away. It could all be wiped away from here. With this RSI, right? This started in January of 2021. So literally the entire year of 2021 and the entire year of 2022, we've been following this specific trend line. But something's got to give. This is a pressure cooker and it's mounting. We had our low and our higher low here right in to this pressure cooker. But if Bitcoin comes up here to this red line in the RSI and gets rejected down here, and the RSI gets rejected down here, similar to this pivot low here, our bullish divergence will be wiped. It will be wiped. It will be a failed attempt at our bullish divergence. It will play out to the downside and Bitcoin will continue down. So this is one thing to keep in mind. We do have bullish divergence forming, but that doesn't mean it's 100% going to play out. There is nothing 100% in trading. We have to go with probabilities. You can also see here the MACD. The MACD had its low and we're forming our higher low, and we're continuing on that stream of bullish divergence. So are we going to get to a situation where Bitcoin comes up here and finally breaks through this red line for literally the first time in 2 years? If that were the case, that means the bullish divergence may have played out. That domino may have fallen, which would send price action reversing. Now, does this mean that price action will reach, up here into the 30,000s? It's not likely. But what is a major level right now is this red line, right? This red line that is representing major support for our other bear markets. Case in point, 2018, major support at this red line. COVID crash, support at this red line. And even when we go all the way back to 2015 to our prior bear market, support and support. So we've had some major run-ins with this red line before, and Bitcoin may rally all the way up to this red line and be met with heavy resistance again. So it could be a case in point where the bullish divergence plays out. We rally up here and we're met with even more problems. So as it stands now, we have to be honest with ourselves about the facts. We can be a tiny bit excited about some bullish divergence, but we also have to be level-headed that this red line is an even more powerful line to get through. And we may not get through this red line. We may get rejected from this red line, and it may wipe out our bullish divergence. We have to be open and honest that that is a possibility. One thing that could really throw a wrench into what's happening is this stochastic RSI cross that we've just recently seen on the weekly that we're going to be covering later today. So make sure you subscribe for that. But I love what's happening in the charts, and we can't deny that it's getting very, very exciting. What often happens in situations like this is it takes a lot of momentum to come to the market to turn something like this around. Keep in mind, this is literally 2 years of trending downwards. It's not just a snap of a finger and we've reversed that trend. It's going to take a huge amount of momentum, and momentum usually comes in with some divergence. Divergence will impact a lot of momentum and inject a lot of momentum into the market, and that's one trigger that could help us start to reverse the trend. It's a big ask. It's a big uphill battle for Bitcoin, but make no mistake, the pressure cooker is coming. So as we look at the time that we have remaining, you can see that right now we're at this candle and we've got until literally the beginning of January we'll break. So this calendar year, for the next couple weeks, we're going to break. Either we're going to break to the downside and potentially void this bullish divergence, or we're going to break to the upside and potentially have this bullish divergence play out. These are the two scenarios on the table right now. It's too early to tell. There are a lot of factors happening in the market, and because it's the holiday season, we including last week and a part of the week before, we've been pumping out a lot more content. And there's a lot of charts that we're going to get to this week. I have a lot to share with you, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll see you right back here later today to discuss the weekly stochastic RSI cross and how that could impact what we just discussed. Peace and love to the fellow underdogs.